Hello, Club Genentech. My name is Mariano Sanchez, and welcome to Q&A with Coach, a channel to help you get to know club members and staff. Our first interview will be with Randy Fiel, our general manager. I hope you enjoy, and don't forget to hit like. Going.
All right, man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for joining me today. How's things been pretty crazy out there for you?
It's been pretty crazy, man. Just trying to stay busy. I feel like I'm doing a lot more work here at home than I do at the office sometimes. It's a lot more busy work.
Yeah,
I feel
right.
like I get spread out throughout the day at work, but it's all in at one time here at home. So, yeah.
What's one thing you miss most about being at work every day?
Oh, man, it's easy, man. Playing ball.
I knew you were
Playing
going to say
basketball.
that. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that quite a bit. People miss that basketball court, right?
Yeah.
Right on. Hey, Randy. So, thanks again for coming on. And I just introduced you right now as our GM, and so kind of want to just get a little bit of inside look on kind of how you started with Club G and a little bit of your story. If you have a second to share that with us, man.
Yeah. I've been with Health Fitness, our company. This is my 29th year in the company.
Okay,
I've been with Club Genentech, I want to say like 14 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So I started off in college as an engineer at Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo, only because when you're an Asian, you have to either be a nurse or you got to be an engineer.
Yeah, okay.
So I got into that. Yep, I got into that field, and I've always been in sports my whole life, and I didn't tell my mom and dad, but I switched majors.
Wow,
and then when I switched majors to kinesiology, at that point when they found out that I had switched, there's nothing they could do because I was already there. So and then after school, man, I just started to become an intern, and I worked my way up the rung of the ladder, and I went from an intern to a fitness specialist all the way up to pretty much a GM now.
Wow.
And I believe there's only, I want to say like maybe 4 GMs in the whole company, and I'm just blessed to be one of them. So yeah, it's pretty much my story. I've done everything from being in fitness. I was a professor at UCLA. I was a professor at a JC in Culver City. So so I've always done fitness or something around health and wellness pretty much my whole life.
So you mentioned earlier how you miss playing basketball. So people who train in the morning probably hear you every so often. You have this signature 3-point kind of holler that you do. I'm sure that kind of releases a lot of aggression. Feels good. I mean, that's something you got to be missing. What do you think about that sometimes? Do you kind of want to go shoot hoops and just kind of put one in someone's face or something?
Oh man, I miss that yell. The people that play, they know that I don't mean to do that on purpose. I'm passionate about anything that I do. If I decide I want to put my feet into something, I go 2 feet in.
Yeah, right on.
When it's game point, I always want to be the guy that brings the game home.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that yell, but I just love winning it for the team. So that's pretty much more what it is. And honestly, in your mind, I always feel like in my mind, I know I'm going to hit it, and then so when you project that, you being a wrestler, all this stuff. When you project it and you actually come through and do it, I think that is more of what the release is about. To really just mentally see it and then actually complete it. So I think that's why I get excited about that. That's in anything that I do, though.
Yeah, right on. You could definitely apply that to like the fitness journey, right? You could apply it, visualize it, and then go out there and execute it. Which I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that here in a second. But I noticed all the cool MMA stuff you got back there, right? And I know you're an MMA fan. And I also know that you're from Lemoore, and I just read that they're going to be hosting that fight in Lemoore. How do you feel about that? You want to go back to your home roots and check
Yeah, yeah. I've always been an MMA fan since UFC 1, and some people that know me know that I used to work for the UFC, and part of that came from, again, when I'm always into something, I really, really get into it. And I've always loved the UFC organization and everything that they they stand for, you know. And so I decided that I wanted to be part of that organization. And I don't care if I do it for free or if I get paid or not. So I knew somebody at the UFC just in passing, and I asked her, it's like, hey, I'd be willing to give up 20 hours a week for free. Do whatever it is that you want me to do.
Connected, yeah.
I did, and I just want to be part of the organization.
Mm-hmm.
And I was lucky enough for her to take a chance on it. I mean, really, how can you take a chance? You're getting me for nothing.
Yeah, right.
She knew I wasn't some crazy freak or, you know, anything like that. So I ended up, you know, getting a job there. And, man, I worked there for, I want to say 2 to 3 years. And then another opportunity for MMA came up with a company called Invicta Fighting Championships. And we actually did a fight there in Lemoore one time at Tachi Palace.
Okay.
And I really loved the Invicta brand. And Invicta is an all-female fighting organization, and a lot of their folks make it to the UFC. So I did the same thing. I developed a relationship with the CEO of Invicta, and I got offered a job, and I work for them now too. So
yeah. Hopefully we could bring one of those fights out to the Bay Area. That'd be
absolutely. It'd be awesome if I could bring it out there. So yeah, that's how I started into MMA, and I've just always been a fan ever since.
Mm-hmm. Right on. So so I'm looking forward to watching the fight on TV. Definitely not going to go back out there.
Well, you know, I don't know if you heard, it got canceled.
Oh, did it get canceled? I didn't. I obviously didn't.
Yeah, it just got canceled. I think with the pandemic, the head guy at ESPN gave Dana White, the CEO, a call and just said, "Hey, we can't do it."
Yeah.
So
good. I like that.
Had pressure from the high above.
Hey, Randy. So I know there's we're all inside. We're stuck inside, right? One of the big challenges I had is going shopping, right? Just going grocery shopping or buying like some things or ordering online. Do you have any kind of crazy stories that you have that from shopping? Did you see anyone steal anyone's toilet paper or anything crazy like that?
One thing I will say is that we're supposed to be shelter in place. I definitely feel like we haven't been doing that. As you know, I feel like there's so many people still out. You know, if you are a Target, a Walmart fan, and let's say on a weekend you would normally go to that and Home Depot, you could still do that now. So people are still doing that. Those stores obviously have food and everything, but they also have all the other things to look at: video games, clothes. And I think people say that they're going to go out there to go check out, you know, some milk and whatever, but they're shopping. At least that's what I've seen when I've gone there. So that the parking lots are still full at Walmart and Target. I can understand maybe a Safeway or something like that, but those other stores, there's still people. Before they really shut down Best Buy, there was people at Best Buy. So now as far as my shopping, I think I've probably spent more now than I've had in the past because I've had more time to do some online shopping. So I'm used to getting stuff delivered at work, and now they're getting delivered here at home. And my landlord's wondering, what the heck? I'm getting shoes delivered literally almost every day over here.
I bet. Yeah, my girlfriend just bought a whole bunch of new furniture I had to put together the other day. Just sitting around, just ordering things left and right. That's hilarious. And then you went for a run earlier today. So what else have you been doing to keep active and keep moving and keep fit? Or what advice might you have for people out there kind of sitting around in the same situation?
You know, I know everyone's getting stir crazing, you know, and, you know, I am as well.
Besides our Google Plus page, what other advice do you have for people to go out there?
I would say just get outside and enjoy being able to go out and, you know, hopefully it's not a wet day like it's been the last couple of days. Do some exercise inside if you can. I know it's not going to be the same as if you went to a gym or a dojo or anything like that. But, you know, body weight stuff, things like that. There's plenty of stuff online that you can get, but just keep moving and try to get outside because, again, we're getting stir crazy inside.
Yeah.
And, you know, stay away from people, again, with the social distancing and everything, but definitely try to get outside.
Cool. Right on, Randy. Well, man, I appreciate your time. I kind of want to end with a few kind of questions I'm going to throw at you. Just give me the answers off the top of your head,
Ooh, okay.
and we'll go from there. All right. So bear with me. See. Okay. If you had access to a time machine, where would you go?
I would go back to Beaverton, Oregon, and I would go back to the Nike campus.
Ooh. Okay. All right. You want to go shopping?
Yeah, I just love that place.
What's your favorite workout besides basketball?
My favorite workout is weightlifting, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you could add anyone to Mount Rushmore, who would it be?
Oh man, LeBron James.
Ooh, LeBron James. Okay. Morning, noon, or night?
Nighttime.
Yeah. What'd you eat for breakfast today?
Peanut butter and jelly
Ooh,
on a sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
yeah. What's your least favorite meal?
My least favorite meal is breakfast.
Okay. Interesting. Steak. How would you like that cooked?
Medium.
What's your dream car?
Lamborghini.
Ooh, dream vacation?
The Bahamas.
Bahamas. If you could retire anywhere, where would you retire?
Anywhere a boat could take me.
Anywhere, boat could do. I like that answer.
Yeah, I want to report. I want to be on a boat.
Yeah, I love it. And what is your favorite quote?
Success isn't owned; it's leased, and the rent is due every day.
Oh, I like that. You know who said that by chance?
Yeah, it's LeBron.
LeBron. Yeah, I like it. He came full swing back with LeBron. All
Yeah.
right. Hey, Randy, man. Well, thank you for joining us and kicking this off. We'll see where it goes. I know next week we're having a member, everyone. We're going to be bringing someone. We're going to be talking about family fitness, kind of staying active and just getting to know one of our members. He's there in the noontime. There's some classes that you might have seen him in or heard about. So you guys come next week. We will hear about the member. You got to tune in next week to find out who it is. Okay. So I'll talk to you guys later. Randy, thank you again. And
Thanks, Mariano. I see you got the flowers I sent you.
yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.